So I don't know if you guys remember or if you saw the video or not, but a couple weeks ago I bought a pair of Yeezys from a dude. I bought the Beluga 2.0s, and he was actually a viewer of the channel and gifted me these LeBron 11 King's Prides. The King's Pride's actually one of my favorite sneakers in my collection, period, because it was my mom's favorite sneaker in my collection, and my mom passed away a few years ago, and I was always really hesitant to wear this pair of shoes because I only had one pair and I didn't want to mess them up. But then Tony gifted me this pair just out of the kindness of his heart, and it's beautiful outside today. I just figured it was the right time to break these guys out. The unfortunate thing about keeping your balls in the back of the trunk in the middle of winter is, like, every single time you use them, you need to pump them up because it's so cold outside. Much better. What's up, Par? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
You ready for the game?
Oh yeah.
How many points are you dropping today?
Maybe 26, maybe. Dude, I seen them, man. I seen them. You brought them out.
How many assists are you getting today?
Probably not. I'm a ball hog, so.
This is the first game of competitive basketball I've played since the beginning of November.
Because you're trash, man.
It's because I was in Europe. Has nothing to do with
trash.
Okay, fair. Let's go, Dickie!
Crush, George, go, go, go! Nice.
Oh, that's you, Yerk.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Let's go, Mitch. Oh, yes, Par. That's a good take. Game.
Thanks, dude.
Good game. Good game. Why? Thanks, pal. I had, like, the greatest defensive game of my life. I had, like, at least 7 steals.
Against a bunch of dads.
And, like, it was against a bunch of dads. I had 15 points, though. I had 15 points. Oh, or, like, 16. Maybe 17. I had an amount of points. I had, like, 7 steals. It was against a bunch of dads, though. I love playing men's league basketball. I know it's not the highest level of competition in the world, but it's really, really fun, especially just with a whole bunch of guys that I went to high school with or played basketball with for years. It's a great time. I mean, it's not the highest level of competition, as I said, but it's just great. Honestly, a little bit surprised that I didn't die from exhaustion, because that's like the first game that I've played in a month and a half. I was gone in Europe, and then I was busy coaching, and I missed like 4 games that we had. It is so freaking nice outside today. I thought it was warm yesterday. It's like, it might even be above 0 degrees today. It is absolutely beautiful. Since we were in the area for basketball, I thought I would come down, check out Livestock. Haven't been here in a while. They released some stuff yesterday, so I thought I might as well come through, see what they have, say what's up to the guys. I'm jaywalking. Don't try this at home. Okay, this is what I wanted to check out. They have the new NMD model. I don't remember the name of these. You'd have to remind me of what. NMD R1 STLTPK. I still don't know what these are, but it's like a new NMD version where it's built differently a little bit and the lacing system's a little bit different. I dig these. Now I'm not gonna wear these in the winter. I'm generally not even a fan of the NMD, but this is something I would rock, especially this black and red one. This one's really, really cool. Reminds me of the Big Apple NMDs, the nice kicks NMDs. These are pretty fresh, but $230, that's a little bit expensive. Ooh, look at these, the Gore-Tex EQT Boosts. I'm not sure if these are collab or not. I think it's just a Gore-Tex lined EQT Boost. These things are really, really cool. I guess they're a little bit more waterproof and durable than the regular ones would be, but I don't understand why you make like an all conditions one and make it white. because you think you make it like a color that wouldn't show wear if it's supposed to be for all conditions, but I mean, they're pretty sick. They're pretty nice. I dig them. Just, I mean, I already have like 5 pairs. I already have a white pair. I'm not gonna scoop those. Last thing that I'm looking at here, these are wild. They did like a new version of the old Kobe, the Crazy 8s, in like sort of an updated, fashion-y looking model. This used to be an old basketball shoe, early 2000s, I think 1999, 2001, somewhere around there. This is a basketball shoe. It didn't look exactly like this, but it was sort of themed after this. I'm a fan of these. I really like the colorway. I can't pull these off personally, but I mean, like, I think they look really, really good. I just completely smashed my phone on the ground. It was in my jacket pocket and I turned around quickly and it flew out of my jacket pocket right onto the sidewalk. Apparently this is my lucky day or something, because there's no way that this screen shouldn't be completely shattered right now. Huge glass screen, cement sidewalk, 3.5 foot drop. Usually doesn't end too well. I gotta get home though. I have a lot of work that I need to do this afternoon. Even though it's Sunday, no days off, 7 days a week of editing emails, making videos for you guys to watch. I'm gonna get home, do my work. I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
And now for that phase of my work that has earned me such names. You're in my laboratory. Just by pushing a few buttons, it's like the work of a wild animal. Now listen closely.
This actually just happened again. For you guys that don't know the backstory behind these, the Hyperdunk 2012s, basically about 90% of the time I've played in these over the past 2 or 3 years, I've got a nosebleed in this pair of shoes. I wasn't even doing anything. Like, I'm shooting around. I didn't get hit in the face. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Okay, now I have had a couple nosebleeds over the past couple weeks. The air's really, really dry. It's cold outside, so I've had 2 nosebleeds already. This came out of nowhere though, and of course it happens when I'm wearing this pair of shoes. Like, you can see it's just covered in blood all over the place. I think I did a better job of cleaning this shoe, but like, I've had so many nosebleeds in this. It's getting to the point where it's just like unbelievable. Like, I don't expect you guys to even believe that I have this many nosebleeds in there. Like, how does this happen? First time it happened was in my first game of grade 12. I got clocked in the nose and I started bleeding all over the place, and I went into the change room and there was no paper towel in the change room, so I had to use my sweaty sock to shove up my nose and stop the bleeding. It was disgusting. There was no paper. Who doesn't have paper towel or toilet paper in a bathroom? What's the point of, how is it even a bathroom if it doesn't have toilet paper, bro? I don't know if I can ever wear these again. I mean, they're terrible. They make me bleed every single time, except they're so soft and comfortable, and I just, you know, it gives me a nosebleed, but every time I just find a reason to come back. It's like an abusive relationship, I guess. Like, they always make me bleed, but then enough time passes and I forget that they made me bleed, and I think of how soft they were and how great of a basketball shoe they were, and I think it's a good idea to go, not a good idea to go back to these. Not a good idea to go back to these in the slightest. I had like 7 pairs of shoes I could have chosen from in my trunk too. This was just a terrible decision on my part.